medium grind. This is the coarse grind for the brewing machine. So with the brewing machine, we got coffee filters. You need to have measured 8 tablespoons, equivalent to 8 cups.
Is it possible to start from there?
Yeah.
With the beans?
Yes, it is possible.
Now I'm doing coarse grind for the brewing machine. This calibration, I want to get the coarse grind. I start on the machine. I'm not collecting the blended coffee from the machine. Since I grinded some of the coffee, I just demonstrate on how I transfer from the grinding machine to the coffee filter. In that case, I fix it, and then I add cold water. Ensure you have cold water. And then it automatically percolates into the glass jar. With this, I'll get 8 cups of the black coffee, which can be served black or white. The other thing with the espresso machine, espresso machine is we fixed it with the frequent supply of water, and then we ensure you got a purifier. With the purifier, you are assured that your coffee you can get your coffee with the right water, which is soft water. The other thing, these are called portafilters. With these are single shots. In the coffee language, this means less concentration. These are called double portafilter. In this, with the 2 portafilter, it means you get more concentration. Yeah. Now, I want to do the espresso, but first of all, I have to do something called calibration to get the grind I want, which is the medium grind. So I go back to my machine and I do calibration.
My name is Lawrence Omuhaka, CAS, Agriculture, Livestock, Fisheries and Cooperatives. I'm here on behalf of the Minister, Peter Munya. He's engaged elsewhere. We're actually happy as Kenya. We produce about 800,000 million bags of Arabica coffee, which is the best coffee. But compared to other countries, ours is fairly low because Uganda is producing, as we produce 800,000, Uganda is producing 7 million bags, but theirs is Robusta. Ours is very good in terms of quality and is used by other countries for blending other coffees. Now, out of all the coffee that we produce, just 95% is exported, and what we consume here is just about 5%. And that's why we want to increase that consumption. And we said, like my colleague said, we have most of our population, the biggest chunk of our population is the youth. So we started by targeting the youth. And the youth consumption has now actually grown from 1% to 3% with the opening of the KU, the one that we have officially opened today. We have another one at Egerton. We have also gone to the private universities, Strathmore and USIU. So we are hoping that by the end of the year, we should be about 7-10%. Yeah, that's good for us because apart from creating market for our own coffee, it will also be able to maybe to reduce the whatever that is on the market, and that may also raise the prices. Prices at the moment to $2 at the auction in Mombasa, but we are hoping that it will go up. Yeah, we have challenges. We used to produce a lot of coffee, but most of our estates have now been cut down and people put up houses. If you go to Kiambu, former coffee houses, pieces of land are now tall buildings. So we have a problem there. Locally, like my colleague said, during the colonial period, they are saying that Africa should take tea. Kahawa ni ya wazungu. So some people still think like that. Yeah, so and that's why we're saying that we need to talk to people. We are going to sensitize them all over, and we want the media especially to be our good ambassadors, so that because coffee is also medicinal, it helps in dealing with cancer, the cancerous cells that can be cleared by when you take coffee frequently.